Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Isaac, A Link to the Basement, with me, Penta Hybrid. Oh, it's a rerun, so there's yeah, what an exciting thing to have, seeing that there. Yeah, reruns, those are a thing now. But as you guys have stated, the poll is not completely finished on the voting yet, but the first increase in votes taken is for random runs. We'll see as the voting polls out. We get Maggie. We'll see as the voting polls out to see what you guys are interested in seeing the most. And it's Curse of the Blind. Speed upgrade right, which is nice. Book of Secrets, however, is not. But they gave us mapping for the first floor, which is... it's a thing. It is a thing. Any floor aside from the first floor with mapping would have been nice, but it's not entirely, oh, well, that was terrible damage. It's not entirely difficult to get a full map, full clear, excuse me, on the first floor. It's not terribly difficult. That damage that we did take does, prohibit us from doing the curse room and leaving with full HP. Hopefully we will manage to snag ourselves a Spirit Heart here at some point. I could be... well, oh shit. Oh, damn it. I could be smart and break the poops. There is a tinted rock. Could you guys give me a bomb on this room? That would be quite spectacular. So what a good couple of runs we've had in a row. Like, I mean, not to mention finishing off all the character unlocks, which is stupendous. I only have like 7 things, I believe, left to do in the game, 2 of which I don't ever want to do, and those are the daily things, which is completing 5 dailies in a row. By completing, I mean actually winning the daily. 5 in a row, and then to do 31 dailies in a row. Doesn't mean you have to finish them. I think you can actually just cheese it by starting and quitting, but even with my attitude towards what those dailies are, which is generally unfavorable, I still think that's kind of a cheesy, oh no, kind of a cheesy way to do it. If I am going to take damage here, I would much rather take damage against one of the regular guys to gain iframes. Exactly. Just because on this floor, I don't really give a shit about damage. That is perfect. I will take the key. I will check the shop. Shop does have one to use. And I'm not going to bomb him. I'm actually just going to go back. I'm going to buy, or not buy, pick this up. Grab all this stuff. And we're just going to wander on out. Wow, that was actually the worst damage I've ever taken in my life. But how are you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you enjoying having this series back? I know there's a couple of people that are excited about it, which is good news to me. I'm glad to be seeing that. Some good reception of the Isaac series coming back, and I'm thoroughly happy about that. Oh wow, I tried to bridge the gap there and I was unsuccessful. Like this is a horrible first floor as Maggie. I'm playing very badly. And if I'm expecting this to go for more than 20 minutes, I really need to pick it up. Don't you, Brim. It's a very specific way to fight the Haunt. And he's about to... he was about to do it. Okay, so now he's going to shoot his 5 shots. And he's going to charge at me. Oh, he didn't charge at me that time. He would normally charge at me. Here comes the charge. Nope, it's a Brim. He's going to Brim. And Blood Clot, which is not good, but is also not bad. It's an above average pickup. It gives you I believe a 50% increase in damage every other tier. I believe that's what the statistic on it is, and that's why it doesn't change your damage. That would just be terribly annoying if it did, and I'm glad Missing HUD doesn't do that. I don't even know if I articulated that sentence correctly. That's why I'm glad Missing HUD doesn't do that. That is correct. That's a good sentence. I don't know why my brain was dead there for a minute. I'm trying a little bit. So I'm trying something a bit different with the video settings here as well. So I'm hoping this video looks a lot crisper, cleaner, and smoother running than the last couple. They've all looked great, but I think there was a little slight bit of blurriness and artifacting. Not exactly artifacting. That's kind of a. I think I can manage to do this. Hold on. I can't. Nope. I ended up just wasting a penny. We will do this. That's a decent pickup. That's also a decent pickup. So it's another speed upgrade, which is amazing. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Oh, I missed with the tier. I was going to try and get the secret room there, because I know it's there. I don't know. Blood Bag was a great snag. Child's Heart was also a decent snag. I mean, it's not the A+, you know, trinket we need right now. I'd like a bomb. Yeah, that's... It's... I can't even come up... I can't even formulate a number for how much better that is than Yum Heart. It's my all-time favorite active item in the game. There's our bomb. I will bomb here in hopes of getting another bomb from this chest. It gave me a key. Okay. We can do this. I can manage to do something smart here. Hold on. Don't shoot that TNT. Wait for them all to be... Wait. I believe that's how Blood Clot works. I should do some... I used to be so good at doing, like, Isaac research, and now I just don't care anymore. I'm like, yeah, that item probably does this. And it's just kind of hosh-cobbled, which is not a word, but it is now, I guess. I just sort of come up with, like, a bare-ass reason for what an item could do. I should have played... Oh, okay, Guppy 1. Still keeping the shears. I think shears is far superior. As will be showcased right here. When monster dies in 4.5 seconds. Infested. There's our duality is awesome. Fear shot is awesome. And I think I've avoided Mom's Knife. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking Mom's Knife. I can't take Mom's Knife. I don't know what... Like, if I'm trying to streak and I'm on a risky run, or if I'm going complete whack, then I'll take it, but... I'm just a regular run. I can't take Mom's Knife, man. I should have gotten out of the way of that, but there was no way. Our damage is also, like, as Maggie, like... What are Maggie's, like, big negatives that everybody hates about her is, well, speed for one, but now that, you know, she starts the speed pill, or a speed upgrade pill, and we have speed ball as well, so we're, like, damn near max speed, and damage. And we have well above average damage now. Average damage. For some reason that sounds like it should rhyme, even though it is not a rhyme at all. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him before the ooze. Come on. It's an ooze. Die. No drop. It's fine. I am going to min-max the shears a little bit, so if we do come across the boss room, another weird, awkward kind of almost rhyme there, across the boss room. That's like... It's like polyrhythmic rapping. It's like, it shouldn't be a rhyme, but it's like mid-syllable rhyme. Anyway, if we come across the boss room, before we have a charge, we will not be doing the boss room. What is the trick with pinking shears? Use it on the boss room. That's not really a trick, it's just basic strategy, but... Get that blood clot shot in there. No, what is with the... Oh, you sack of shit dicks. You asshat. Oh, you... I'm gonna come up with whatever swears and insults I can come up with for you. You... Oh, you dick-eating snot. Come on. There you go. I will call you whatever I need to call you to get my successful victory. So this should be, if I'm planning these all correctly, this should be Thursday's video, which would actually give me a decent amount of time recording it ahead of time to let you guys know that there might possibly be a stream this weekend, which would be interesting because I don't do those very often anymore. I only have a 33% chance, but I'm gonna buy this. It's the wooden nickel. It's so bad. Okay, that was 15 cents that I should not have spent, but you live and you learn. Sometimes Curse of the Blind is gonna get you. This time, Curse of the Blind got me. And deservedly so, because that was a risky buy. With pinking shears, I was basically tossing a penny into a well, hoping that like Buddha would show up and give me infinite like ham dinners for the rest of my life. I don't know if that's one of Buddha's like tenets, if he does that, but either way, this is gonna be delicious. It's the sharp straw, man. What's with all the active items? Can I get the no trinket, please? It would be substantially more useful than the Child's Heart is so far, because, well, as you guys can tell, I'm in desperate need of all the red hearts in the world, so Child's Heart is like the best trinket for it right now. Here in Wisconsin, we speak fluent sarcasm, so if you don't, feel bad for you. There we go. Yeah, that was a dodge I call the swoop-de-doop, which is similar to the shoop-de-whoop, but not at all. Just die. Thank you. I didn't need to come in here. This was a room that could have been completely avoided and been fine. I knew it wasn't a special room. I knew it wasn't connecting to anything else, yet I came in. I don't know why. Where my brain was there. So for some reason, my brain was calling for me to full clear this floor, and there's no reason to do that. I don't know if it was in Rebirth, if the rainbow poops actually damaged everything in the room, but I remember there being... I thought they used to damage everything in the room instead of fully heal you. I thought it was like the sun... It was like a sun card poop. I don't have bombs. Interesting. I thought I did have a bomb. It is good to know I don't have a bomb. I mean, that's true. Oh, excuse me? You're gonna shoot at me without your fucking head being up? Is that a thing you can do? If that's a thing you can do, then we're gonna have to have a serious talk, Ed. Tyrone, we're gonna have to have a long conversation about that bullshit. As is Afterbirth Plus. No, this is a perfect game. No bugs, right? No bugs at all. This is the best game. This is the best game. No troubles at all with this game's launch. And it's a month after the launch and still has these problems. The enemies being, you know, unpopped and still able to shoot free bullets at you without any tell. Okay, I'm getting a little salty here, but can I expose my salt a little bit and justify the salt factor just a touch? If an enemy has a method of dealing damage to you that can deal damage to you instantaneously, it should have a tell. No matter how difficult the game is supposed to be, it should have a tell. There should be a way for the player to be able to dodge it. There was no way for me to get the fuck... I was not supposed to even know that was going to happen. Excuse me? Fire? You wanna... Oh, there was a heart back there. You know what? Let's just embrace the salt. We're playing as Maggie. I'm allowed to be salty when you're playing as Maggie. That's kind of the rules of Isaac. If you play as Maggie, you'd be as salty as you want. I knew that was a good idea. Every now and then you make a bad idea, but sometimes you make those delicious good ideas, and there's the word delicious again. Just make you so happy. What item do I really want right now? Like, if I'm going for a 67% devil chance, what do I want? Aside from, like, Abaddon, Brimstone, and your like, typical staples. We already saw Mom's Knife, so I'm not too interested in a lot of the OP items, but if I were to look for an item, one of my new favorite Afterbirth Plus items, I'd love to see Eye of Belial show up. It's by far one of my new favorite items. Our shot speed's a little high for Eye of Belial, though. It would counteract the roundabout tears. And if you're not aware of what Eye of Belial does, obviously go to Platinum God and just type in Eye of Belial. But otherwise, I can just tell you, it's a 2-heart devil deal. That was dangerous. It's a 2-heart devil deal that gives you piercing shots, not spectral tears, piercing shots, that upon piercing an enemy, they have a chance. It is a chance. It's not guaranteed. It's a chance to rotate back around and home in on the enemy, dealing constant double damage. So it's super good, and definitely a 2-heart devil deal item, like worthy of a 2-heart deal. Unlike some other ones I could think of, the nail, because the nail used to be so good. Remember Wrath of the Lamb nail? When it was like one of the most overpowered items in the game. I still stand by Wrath of the Lamb being probably the best Isaac has ever been. And that's a controversial opinion, and I'm okay with that being controversial because it was so good. It was so good. Wrath of the Lamb is like peak Isaac, man. Oh, well that was not what I wanted to have happen there. Well, that worked out well enough, I guess. Explosive, more bombs. Diarrhea. I don't know if that's scripted or not, if they have to give me a explosive diarrhea, but that's classic. That wasn't a rude thing. I was actually kind of hoping to get a sad bombs or hot bombs out of them though, or bogle bombs or something, because the bomb baggers, as rare as they are a delight to see because you're almost guaranteed to get free plays from them. Because like I don't know if it's like that because they're so rare, but like 9 times out of 10, if you give them one bomb, they drop 1 or 2 bombs right back at you. So it's like, why not play them? And most people I see in like Let's Plays and streams, it's like, oh, it's a bomb bagger, let's bomb him right away. Because fuck that devil deal, man. Because Isaac has trained us so well to just bomb beggars, man. It raises your deal with the devil chance or angel chance, vice versa, and has a chance of paying out with some delicious money. And now I'm just using the word delicious. It's a habit. I'm not even using it like to spite the viewer and to be annoying. I'm saying it because it's actually just rambunctious. It's a rambunctious part of my vocabulary. Delicious is just a word I enjoy using. It's still an 18% deal. That's not the worst it's ever been. Pop, pop, pop. Where is this item room? Still haven't seen the item room or the shop. They're both here, okay. All is forgiven if you give me... You know what? Honestly, I'm not gonna... Beggars can't be choosers. I'm not gonna ask for a specific item. For one, there's 500 items in the game. It's not gonna be it. But if you give me just a non-active item, give me fucking holy water and I'll be stoked. Adeline, you know what? Adeline's, and I'm still gonna continue to call it Adeline just because that's what it is to me. I'll do this. I'll do this just to protect what little devil deal I do have. If there was an art, okay. Hold on. There's a smart play here. There is a smart play here. Hold on. First, check the fires. Don't waste a bomb. Check the fires. Okay, there is 1 penny. Bomb him. He gave us a penny. That does it. What did I do this for? Yeah, to get 5 cents to go on to the next floor. So if I get an arcade with adrenaline, I can do smart things here. I can just basically give myself damage. So, going on to the next floor with 5 cents, blip, 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 gives you a devil deal. That would be ridiculously overpowered. As long as you're holding, as long as you're holding over 5 cents, you get a devil deal on the next floor. Thank you, Pinky Shears. You're amazing, and I love everything about you. I didn't think we were going to beat the odds there. 2 of the same pill. It's amnesia. Use them both. Nothing magical happens. That's fine. Hey, stack it up, baby. Stack it up. And max speed now. But yeah, let me know in the comments below how the video looks, if it looks good, because I'm trying something new. I'm not using my streaming settings. I'm on a recording profile now with, I'm using the knowledge that I have about video encoding and video recording that I've learned over the almost 3 years that I did YouTube. And I'm putting that knowledge to use rather than being lazy, and it should look a ton better. So if it does, let me know. If it doesn't, also let me know. And I guess I opened the video up by saying, because I made a Zelda joke, and I guess I should get it. I don't want to get into the Zelda thing. The Zelda thing's such a touchy topic. But, so I was watching, if you don't know who Brental Floss is, I highly recommend you go over and check him out on YouTube. Just Google Brental Floss or like any video game song with lyrics. He's a YouTuber who does the video games with lyrics series, and it's a series of him composing, or I guess recomposing, a video game theme song. That was terrible. My speed's actually too high now. A video game theme song or a track from a game or something, some kind of video game music. Like anything from like Legend of Zelda, like the medley that is the primary point of this conversation, to all the way up to him doing the freaking Wii Shop channel theme. So it's like he just takes video game songs. It's double fucking ultra pride. Amazing. The best thing we could have rolled here. I don't want the left hand. But you know what? I got 5 keys. I think the left hand's probably the smart choice here. Yeah, left hand. But yeah, if you go check out Brental Floss. And if you do check out his videos and you enjoy it, or if you already do enjoy him, there's our devil deal gone, because I can't find a fucking spirit heart to save my life. Go over to his video, and if you watch one of his videos, leave a comment saying the Penta Hybrid left you there, because then that promotes my channel in the most shameless of ways possible. But anyway, I was watching his, again, after, for like the 650th time I've ever seen it, his Ocarina of Time medley that he did with Dave Ballmer. And I love that song, I love the video, I love the way they shot it. It's a genius representation of both the games, Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time, from a fan base standpoint. And also just the music is, addicting, and it's hard for me to listen to a Zelda song without actually singing along to the lyrics they made for it. But to the point, there is a point. The ongoing struggle of Ocarina of Time versus Link to the Past. And I've gone on record stating that my favorite Zelda game is Wind Waker. And I understand that some people think that that's a dumb choice. Oh, you can't believe he likes Wind Waker the most. And it's like, it's my fucking opinion. Just shut your goddamn mouth. Anyway, versus Link to the Past and Ocarina, I think obviously there's some nostalgia for me with Ocarina, because like the N64 was so brand new at the time when I was a kid. I had played Link to the Past up to that point, but like Ocarina was like, it was the new jam, man. It was Zelda. Oh my fucking Christ. It was Zelda Reborn, man. It was new, it was shiny, it was, and it aged horribly, because all N64 games age horribly. And if you're wearing your nostalgia goggles right now, I apologize for this, but N64 games, doesn't matter which one you're talking about, they all look like garbage, because the N64's polygon era things, and even the PS1, some of them, most of them actually, look terrible. That era was just, it was great for gaming, but it was bad for graphics. And overall, which one do I think is a better game? Link to the Past, all the way. Link to the Past is a far superior game. From gameplay to just the fun factor to game design, it's just a better game all around. But, and to the point that I'm trying to make here, there's this innate thing, and I think it's not just an internet thing. People blame internet people for doing this, and that's kind of one of the things they touch on in the song, is that like the internet just has this fascination with this tendency in their brain that if somebody says they like something that from like a series or a franchise or something better than the thing that they like the most. So like for instance, if I say I like Wind Waker the most, or if I say I like Link to the Past more than Ocarina, and there's somebody out there who's an Ocarina fan, they just like instinctively justify with themselves that I absolutely hate Ocarina and think it's the worst game in the world, and that's how they justify my choice. It's like, no, dude, that has nothing to do with it. I love Ocarina of Time. It just because I like, so you're gonna like something more than another thing. Like that's just part of your brain. Is like you're gonna like coffee with sugar more than coffee with creamer. You're gonna like, finely woven, fantastically, soft cotton toilet paper more than one ply, basically fucking cardboard paper, toilet paper, cardboard paper, that's, yeah, coloring paper, construction paper, that's the one I'm looking for, construction paper, toilet paper. Like, that's just how your brain works. You're gonna like those things more. You're gonna have favorites. You're gonna pick, you know, bests and stuff like that. But there's this thing in people's brains. It's like, he said he likes Link to the Past more than Ocarina. That means he hates Ocarina. It's like, no, I don't hate Ocarina. Calm your tits, man. The point I'm trying to make here is that if you are one of those people, you really just gotta take a chill pill and understand that there are opinions out there aside from your own. And sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's really difficult to hear people's opinions. Trust me, I know. I write top 10s lists. It's really hard to hear other people's opinions when they come onto my list with comments like, dude, I can't believe you didn't have Minecraft on your top 10 roguelike list. I can't believe you didn't have fucking Call of Duty on your top 10 Metroidvania games list. Like, this is slightly exaggerating, but it's a perfect point maker, is because that's pretty much what it's like for most people. Is like, as a person who writes those kinds of lists, when anybody sees like my number 1 or number 5 or number 6 or even like number 7 pick, and they're like, why is this above this? Why does he like this more than this? Why is this not on there? That's just that sensibility in a person's brain that's telling them that I have to be, myself, personally speaking, I have to be wrong because their opinion isn't right. Or something like that. I'm not formulating the sentence in the way that I thought I would, but you get the point. If you're one of those people, just take a step back, breathe a little, and understand that your opinion is right as far as you're concerned, but it doesn't make you right. Because in the end, no one is right. Linkin Park taught us that. That's not how the lyrics go, but it's the only joke I can come up with. Or the only reference I can come up with. That's pretty good. I'll play it 3 times. Go directly to jail. You didn't give me shit, man. Shit, man. Don't lose your devil deal here, Maggie. If you lose your devil deal, I'll never forgive you, because you got 4 hearts and you can use them for shit. I should probably go back to the shop and bomb the donation machine, even though I'm treating it horribly. Bomb the donation machine in hopes to get... excuse me, hand? You're on the wall? Oh my god, this is terrifying. What is this? The fear shots are terrifying, these things. Oh my... He's just... This is chaotic. I don't have bombs, excuse me. Yeah. Left hand, you did nothing. Just saying. Oh yeah, we are not getting to boss rush. For some reason I thought we were going to get to boss rush, and then I realized, no, it's 25 minutes already. No way in hell are we getting to boss rush. Dude, Shears, I love you, but you gotta do more, buddy. You gotta try harder. There you go. It's the I almost called it the panic, which is not at all what it's called. It's the habit. Oh man, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh god, this is horrifying. I don't know. This could actually kill me, and I'm that could be an exaggeration, but it's not an exaggeration, because believe it or not, this room, as easy as it seems, breaks my brain because my eyes can't tell which plane I'm on. Like, I'm trying my best right now to pay attention to which enemies are coming directly at me and which ones are coming, like, above me. And there's also an invisible one, I think. Oh, yep, him. He was the invisible one. Also, it's Curse of the Lost, which just terrifies me because it freaks me out and I don't know where I am half the time. Yeah, he didn't have an animation there when he shot. Excuse me. Excuse me, game developers. I'm going to, accept that my mention of Buddha earlier brought him to my life, and that bullet just decided that it wasn't going to damage me, because it did. It definitely hit me. That one did hit me. That one I'm aware of actually physically hitting me. Well, at least I got the adder line bonus. That's pretty good. It was like a, what, 0.26? Something like that, I think. Why'd I come in here? I knew this was going to be a dead end because my brain knows better. Oh my god, I saw it happen. I saw it happen. I saw it hit me, and that was duality, so obviously there was a devil deal on the last floor, but I didn't pay attention because I forgot I actually had duality, which is, I think, the first time I've ever picked it up, so that's pretty interesting. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the topics to talk about today. As always, my name is Spencer Hybrid. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment on the little description, like, well, not description, the comment places below. All your thoughts and feelings. And let me know in the comments. Don't comment anything else other than A, what you think, if the video quality is a little better, or if it's worse, or if you can't tell and you don't care, or B, I want you to comment what's your favorite Zelda game. If you comment anything else, I'm fucking deleting your comment. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna delete your comment. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content and enjoy me. And as always, my name is Spencer Hyman, and I will catch you in the next video. Catch you later.